time that up.
Greetings, YouTube. Alain Unleashed back at you from right here at the Green Thumb Gardening Channel. Today is indeed Friday, April 3rd, 2020. In today's video, we want to bring you guys a first time look at something that we didn't show you guys during our What's Growing in Our Greenhouse video series during the fall and winter months. That's right, we didn't show you this, guys, because there was actually nothing to show at that time. And over the past 3.5 to 4 weeks, a lot has changed in the pot that we planted these two seeds in. I'm gonna flip this camera around for you guys right now and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Hang tight, YouTube. All right, YouTube, here we are at one of our grow tables on our front porch here. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I was talking about in the previous clip. Take a look at this, YouTube. Bam. During the fall and winter months, we also planted 2 soft-shelled pecan tree seeds in our greenhouse back on our front porch. Not a whole lot at all changed during the fall and winter months, but as soon as it warmed up here in Grow Zone 8B here in Tifton, Georgia, this is what happened. These 2 guys popped up. We only planted 2 seeds, so we know that both of those seeds were indeed viable. What we're going to do here today at the Green Thumb Gardening Channel is we're going to plant this particular soft-shell pecan tree seedling in our backyard garden extended grow area. I'm going to show you guys exactly how we go about doing that. And this one, YouTube, we're going to give this soft-shell pecan tree seedling to the very first person who comments below this video and tells us that they actually want this seedling. Email us at the Green Thumb Gardening Channel at gmail.com, and we'll send this seedling out to you as soon as possible. We planted these 2 soft-shell pecan tree seeds back in August, if I'm not mistaken. Nothing happened in August, September, October, November, December, or January. But around February, we saw the very first signs of seed germination in these 2 soft-shell pecan tree seeds. And as you can see, YouTube, at this point, they're every bit of about 5.5 to 6 inches tall. Again, we're going to plant this particular soft-shell pecan tree seedling in our backyard garden extended grow area. I'm going to show you guys how we go about doing that right now. And this particular seedling, we're going to send this one out again to the very first person who comments below this video and tells us that they would like to have this particular seedling. Hang tight, YouTube. We're going to take you guys around to our backyard garden extended grow area. Show you guys our very first planter, our very first in-ground planter back there, and show you guys exactly how we're going to go about planting this particular soft-shell pecan tree seedling. Hang tight, YouTube. All right, YouTube, here we are, indeed approaching our very first in-ground planter back here in our backyard garden extended grow area. And as you can see, we cleared a section of grass about roughly 3 feet in diameter, about the same size as that planter we did in the front yard for our fig tree, Mrs. Lori, at the Wadens Landing. We're going to do that same type thing here with this particular planter. We're going to use this Miracle Grow garden soil to amend this ground soil. There's a pit in the center of this particular planter that's about 10 inches deep. That pit is also about 16 inches in diameter. So we have plenty enough space for our soft-shell pecan tree seedling to grow and for the roots to expand as it grows here in this particular planter. We're going to go right to our front porch right now. We're going to grab that particular pecan tree seedling and then show you how we go about getting this particular pecan tree seedling planted. Hang tight, YouTube. All right, YouTube, as you can see, we poured about 1/2 cubic foot of gardening soil on top of this existing ground soil here. We're simply going to chop this garden soil in very well with the existing ground soil, make a pit in the center of this particular planter, and come back and plant our pecan tree seedling. Hang tight. All right, YouTube, we're back, and this is indeed what our first backyard garden in-ground planter currently looks like, with approximately 1/2 cubic foot of Miracle Grow gardening soil mixed in with it. We're gonna go back around to our front porch right now, grab our pot with our 2 soft-shell pecan tree seedlings in it. We're gonna separate those 2 seedlings. We're gonna plant that larger one there. And again, the very first person who comments on this video and lets us know that they want the other soft-shell pecan tree seedling, we're gonna get that in the mail to you ASAP. Hang tight, YouTube. All right, YouTube, we're back. This is going to be a very, very simple process separating these two soft shell pecan tree seedlings. I know that because about a week ago, I took the liberty of separating these two soft shell pecan tree seedlings below the soil in preparation for planting this larger one here in our first backyard garden extended grow area in-ground planter here. At any rate, I'm going to show you guys how I go about doing that right now. Simply going to take this trusty garden tool here, slide it out in the soil, between these two pecan tree seedlings. I'm going to remove this larger one and plant it right over there in our first backyard garden extended grow area in-ground planter. Ain't that YouTube? All right, now that we have them separated here above the soil, so I'm gonna go over here to our planter. I'm gonna make a hole here in the center of our planter that's deep enough to plant this particular seedling at about the same depth in this planter that is currently sits in this pot. Ain't that YouTube? I'll level this soil out a little bit. This is about the center of our planter here. Simply gonna make a hole here in the soil and pretty much which amounts to be the center of this planter. That should be about big enough. I'm gonna remove this soil down to the depth that I want that particular seedling to sit in this planter. And excuse my shoddy camera work, YouTube. I'm out here in the garden by myself, so this is about as good as I can possibly make it for you guys here at this point. I'm gonna go down in this pot, remove our larger one, and look at that root, YouTube. Oh my God, look at the root system on this guy. I may actually need to go a little deeper here. I'm gonna try to set this camera down here and hope you guys can still see what I'm doing, and you can't, but give me just a second, YouTube. I'm gonna get this hole a little larger, and I'll be right back. All right, YouTube, indeed we are back, and here is indeed, YouTube, what our soft shell pecan tree seedling that we germinated in our greenhouse during the fall and winter months currently looks like in our very first backyard garden extended grow area in-ground garden planter. Take a look at this, YouTube. Bam! Isn't she lovely? As you recall, we told you guys that we would plant this soft shell pecan tree seedling down in the ground soil at about the same depth that it was growing in that pot that we germinated it in. We did that. We watered her in good. We came back. We topped this planter off with a little bit more of that Miracle-Gro garden soil. We watered that in, and this is indeed, YouTube, what our soft shell pecan tree seedling currently looks like in our very first backyard garden extended grow area in-ground planter. Yeah, growing soft shell pecans right here at the Green Thumbs Gardening Channel, Grow Zone 8B in Tifton, Georgia. Thanks for watching, YouTube. And if indeed you currently are watching this video and you're not already subscribed to the Green Thumbs Gardening Channel, please indeed take this moment to press that subscribe button beneath this video, that like button, that notification button, and be sure to share this video with your friends and family if you don't mind. Thanks. We really, really, really would appreciate it.